Starting now, opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Means gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you. Away. Career ERA just under 4, but one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So digging in now, Gio Urshela, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. No balls and 1 strike.
305.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line toward right center. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
The 0-1 on its way.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brett Gardner goes down for the first out of the game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. And the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to watch a 20-game winner from last season, and that's not an easy thing to do. He was really good from the beginning of the year all the way through the last month of the season. We'll see if he can have back-to-back years like he did last season.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Yeah.
2-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball three. And that misses for ball four. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
The second baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Ramon Urias is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike now from Cole. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here's Renato Nunez.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
A ball and a strike now. Cole sets. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. And he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hit in the air to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay. Throw won't get him.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now the 0-1. Softly hit to short. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He singled to open up the ball game. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Here's the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Back up the middle. Iglesias is there. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-1 the count now. And the count will be full. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. At the plate, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Going back is the right fielder into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Austin Hayes the next to bat as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Austin wins. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
That evens it up, 1-1. Cole into the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, 2-1.
2-0, one strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. We've played two. It's now a 4-1 game. Digging in now, Brett Gardner, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Iglesias is up with it. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, right fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And the tag, he will be out at third base, and on a great throw from center, and the inning is over. No runs on one. At the plate, Chris Davis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's outside.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he lays off for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And now the skipper wants to play him to pull. He's given the signal to shift his outfielders to the left side. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Iglesias rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
From the stretch, Trey Mancini will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The Best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The designated hitter, Gleyber.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit.
The first base.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Voit, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up. Scorched to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 6-2. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The shortstop, Brett.
Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brandon Bailey is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 59, Brandon Bailey.
DJ LeMahieu will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. On the ground to the left side. To second for one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Mancini is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave one. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now, Ramon Urias. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in once again, Torres. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Luke Voigt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
Jerry.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And there's ball one.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 2. Ready once again, Trey Mancini. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against batter, he's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice two-strike approach right there, made a nice two-strike adjustment.
In now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. 0-1 the count. 1 strike now from Cole.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Here's the 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes, as it's grounded sharply to first. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 2. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Gio Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini moving back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The back, number 11.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lined hard toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network. In now for the O's, Austin Wins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Chris Davis at the plate now. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hops this one up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate now, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead. Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness. Aaron Hicks will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. From the stretch.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Gary Sanchez.
Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Armstrong.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Voit is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. Swing and a liner. Foul. That finds the zone, a called strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he takes ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole.
Now pitching for New York.
7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So here's Trey Mancini, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And a splitter swung on. And missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Dwight Smith Jr.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr., as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. One left for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
The shortstop, Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. This one's chopped to third. Scooped up. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Sliding into the box, Torres. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Austin Hayes will be next. And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck. Out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. And this is hit hard to the right side. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Catcher, Austin.
Striding in, Austin wins. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. John Means permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon.